I feel like this has to do with children. Like somebody's not allowing you to see your kids. Or somebody doesn't know they have kids. Or somebody could be lying about a pregnancy. Or lying about who's the father. Tell me about the Seven of Swords for Capricorn. Page of Cups. This has to do with a kid. Tell me about the world. For Capricorn. Three of Pentacles reversed. So, somebody's saying they're pregnant and they're not. Or if somebody isn't saying they're pregnant, they possibly are pregnant and just not telling you. Or if this person really is pregnant and they told you that you're the father, you're probably not. Or this could be if you are already a father, then, or a mother, somebody's not allowing somebody to see the kids. This has to do with children. Tell me about the wheel. Clarify the wheel for Capricorn. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. Three of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. So, get a paternity test, or if the mother is telling you that you can see the kids and she's scheduling like a certain date, just keep in mind she may be lying to you. Or she may change her mind. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Or with the Chariot here, she could be moving and not telling you. And taking the child with. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. The Star reversed. I don't like this. This is baby mama, baby daddy drama. And someone's using the kids as bait. And I hate that. Let me just tell you, I do not get along 90% of the time with my daughter's father. He's an alcoholic. He pisses me off. He knows exactly how to push my buttons. But he loves his daughter. He takes care of her. There was a period in her life where he didn't, but he changed. And no matter how much him and I don't get along, my little girl still needs her daddy in her life. If you are that type of parent who keeps a child from another parent because of a beef that you have with the parent, stop doing that. You're hurting your child more than you're hurting the other parent. Way more. That will cause psychological issues. So knock it off. Bite the bullet, get along with the parent for 5 minutes just to drop off the kid. If the other parent doesn't want to be a parent, that's another story. You can't force that shit. But if they want to be in that child's life, do not keep the child for them. Please, please do not do that. that will cause psychological issues. Tell me about the Chariot. Oof. Yeah, I see a whole bunch of different stories on the board, but every single one has to do with kids. So, this story, if there's a mother planning to move away, with the Chariot here, this mother is planning on moving away. You may not know about it. All of these stories that I say, you'll just have to, like, try and figure out which one's yours. I wouldn't act on it until you know for sure which story is yours. But if you have children, this story is somehow about you, in one way or another. You could either have a woman who's pregnant, or be pregnant, and that woman doesn't know who the dad is. She might be telling you, but it may not be yours. Or we have someone saying they're pregnant and they're not really pregnant. Or we have someone who's pregnant who's not telling you they're pregnant. Or we have a mother keeping children away from the dad. Or we have someone moving away with the children and not telling you. So whatever story is yours, that's yours. Either way, this story is definitely about children. So please be aware. Something shady's going on and the kids are involved. Tell me about the Six of Cups. We have the Hermit, Eight of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands reversed. So this right here is someone who's isolating themselves from the children, who doesn't want the burden, who isn't communicating with them, who's isolating themselves from the children. So this could be a father who doesn't want the responsibility. It could be a mother who doesn't want the responsibility. So that's another story. Oh my gosh, why are we getting Capricorns? What's going on? Ugh. I just feel so bad for the kids. The kids don't win in any of these situations. Ugh. Tell me about the Palace of Coins. Tell me about the Palace of Coins for Capricorn. Clarify the Palace of Coins. Knight of Swords reversed. With the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the most prominent story that's coming through here, any of the stories could apply. It's all up to whatever is your situation. But the most prominent one that's coming through is somebody's planning to move and is taking the children and is not telling you about it. That is wrong. I don't mean to like scold you guys, but I have zero tolerance for that. And it's not like I don't understand, because I get it. I don't get along with my baby daddy at all. We fight so much, but when we're around our daughter, we get along for the 5 fucking minutes that we're together for her sake. Ugh. It's really not hard. Argue on the phone later, or argue when she's, at school, or he's at school. You don't need to freaking carry that out onto the child. And if you guys are the ones going through this who has a terrible baby mama or daddy, I'm so sorry. I really am. Ugh. I just feel so bad for the babies. Final advice for Capricorn for Ooh. Chaos. Change. This would be like the tower moment. God damn it. I'm so sorry, you guys, but you're being made aware of this right now. I don't think it's happened yet, but it's coming. Go get a lawyer. Take this person to mediation. Try and figure out if this story is yours before you start taking any precautions or, like, you know, any, like, drastic measures. But if this sounds like it may be your situation, start preparing because somebody's taking your kids away. And before, if you have, you know, everything all set to go before this person dips out, there may be a chance that you can catch them in time before they move too far away. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I really hope whoever this message is for gets this in time and is able to, like, take this person to court for custody or something, some kind of agreement where they can't take the kids out of state. I really hope this isn't a kidnapping. I really hope not. Oh my god. I'm getting anxiety from this. You guys. Pay attention to your babies. If somebody is planning on moving away with the kids, talk to your kids. I guarantee you they've overheard it, and kids will rat on anybody. They will. They'll tell you the truth. And if even the kids don't know, then, oh man. Just keep a close eye on your babies. This could just be a kidnapping. Oh man. Or this could be the other parent planning on taking your kids away. Or kid. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, man. Someone's taking your baby. I'm sorry, Capricorn. And I'm getting really all hot and sweaty. I know this is really working someone up. But make sure this is your story before you start accusing somebody. But at the same time, watch your babies. Don't take your eyes off your babies. And if this is the other parent trying to take them away, start setting shit up. Take them to court for joint custody or whatever you gotta do so that this person doesn't take your babies away. Ooh, I'm gonna flip this around for you. So definitely a toxic relationship. There's secrets. Somebody is giving attention outside of, or getting attention outside of the relationship. And it's going to end in a heartbreak or a separation. Oh, Capricorn, what's going on? I don't like this. Somebody could be overindulging in drugs or alcohol. So, let me get some clarifiers. Clarify the double. For Capricorn. Clarify the double. What is the double here? Clarify the double. Ooh, it doesn't want to tell me. Tell me the double, please. It's not going to tell me. So, it's toxicity. It could just be your energy, but with the rest of the cards on the board, this is definitely somebody who probably was in 2 different relationships. Possibly even married to one person. And probably had a boyfriend or girlfriend on the side. Tell me about Temperance. Clarify Temperance. Why is Temperance here for Capricorn? Ooh, it doesn't like you today. Why is Temperance here? So you have the World, Knight of Wands, and Ten of Cups. So you probably weren't happy in your marriage if you are married or in the long-term relationship, but instead of breaking up with this person, you chose to have your comfortability, but also be passionate elsewhere. This person that you cheated on was probably emotional fulfillment, probably, kept a happy home, but you were in and out, and the cycle's wrapping up one way or another. Bottom of the deck, you have Seven of Swords. So, I mean, you have all the deception cards on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, either you or the person you're with, if you don't know this already, this might not be for you. If you have suspicions, this is your confirmation. Tell me about the Moon. Why is the Moon here? So you have the Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, and Five of Coins. So somebody definitely has some insecurities here. It could be either the person who cheated or the person who did the cheating, or it could be both. And somebody's waiting for something to come in. Let's see what they're waiting for, though. What's this Three of Wands? Maybe just karma? What's this Three of Wands? What's the Three of Wands? It was the Eight of Wands at the bottom of that stack, or at the top of that stack, so it could be waiting for a message. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Six of Wands. Waiting for victory. Waiting for... this could be the one who was cheated on, waiting for the divorce to finalize, waiting for the divorce papers to be ready. Let me clarify the star. Why is the star here? The star reversed, the Four of Pentacles reversed, and Judgment reversed. So whoever was cheated on here, you're not wanting to forgive this person. You're letting go. You're walking away. You're not giving any more to this relationship where this person was giving to two people. Tell me about faith. Clarify faith. So you have Six of Cups reversed. Faith, I'm just going to put that back because there's so many cards. Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So you're definitely, if you are married, you're definitely serving this motherfucker some divorce papers, and you're getting yourself out there right away. It looks like cutting them out and, going back to some options, possibly going back to somebody from the past. Or just following your dreams, starting to give yourself the love that this person should have given you. Tell me about the Lovers. Faith. Tell me about faith. The Chariot. Moving on from one relationship to another, it looks like. Either that's your energy or somebody else's, but you have the Queen of Coins and the Ace of Coins at the bottom of the deck. So if you're the one who's cheated on, don't worry about a thing. This person will get what they deserve eventually. I don't see it coming right away, but you also have something new coming in too. It looks like you're going from one relationship to another, which I don't necessarily agree with. I feel like you should work on being okay by yourself again, but some people that works okay for. So, let me get you some final advice. It's a whole lot of major arcana, so this is, a whole lot of life lessons here for you and the other person. Like, this was probably written in your contract the moment you were born. So, let me get you your final advice for April 10th through the 17th. Capricorn, final advice. Final advice for Capricorn. Ooh, illusions. At the bottom of the deck, it's like the strength card. So definitely have the strength to push past this toxicity. So let this person go. So let's see what this card is. Also, with this illusion card out there, I would say even for people who don't have suspicions, I would probably try to get a hold of their phone or start asking people at their work or asking their friends, because they could be leading you on and making you believe that everything's okay, and then they got this whole other life. So normally I wouldn't, normally I do tell people, only if you've had suspicions, this is just a confirmation. But with illusions, you may not even know yet. So, misleading illusion and confusion. Do not be misled by what you see around you or be influenced by what you see. You live in a world which is a playground of illusion, full of false paths, false values, and false ideas. But you are not part of that world. What we experience and how we interact is often indirect and from a distance. Physical interaction that would normally have provided all of our senses an opportunity for feedback and assessment is now increasingly becoming replaced by virtual alternatives. From email and texting to social networking, our relationships are becoming increasingly defined by virtual interaction that can distort and substitute reality. We can now create multiple new identities. How we go about quantifying people and events is now increasingly based on new paradigms that can provide a false perspective both for viewed and viewer alike. Check their social media, but also, if you are the one who is cheating and you feel like every time you go on Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, all that, you feel like everybody's got like this perfect life, and because you don't feel like you have that perfect life at all, you feel like you need to go find it with somebody else. Nobody has a perfect life, believe me. Facebook and Twitter and all that social media, that's just fake. You only get like the small highlights of their life, and they're always made out to be something more than what it really is. For example, like I saw this meme that is like on Instagram, like a picture of me and my kids making cupcakes. Oh, I love them so much. But in reality, it's like, you're getting fucking eggshells in the cupcake batter. Like, what the fuck? Like, people just make things out to be better than it really is. So if you're the one cheating because you feel like everyone's got better lives than you, and like you feel like your marriage or relationship isn't like theirs, believe me, they got their own fucking problems. But what makes them stay is because they realize that they like care about this person, and that's about as close to perfect as it's gonna get. So I guess that's a message for both people, for both sides of this. If you're the one who feels like you need to step outside of the relationship because of what you see on social media, don't believe any of that bullshit. And if you're the one cheating, go check social, or if you're the one being cheated on, go check their social media. or, you know, if you feel like everything's okay, I wouldn't go right out accusing them. I would try to do a little research first. Sorry, I thought I saw a different card at the bottom of the deck, but it was for a different reading. But definitely do your research first before you accuse this person, but check their social media, like their Facebook chat messenger, or their like any messengers, really. So Capricorn, kind of a rough reading. Well, not kind of, it's definitely a rough reading to find out that somebody could have possibly been cheating on you, but with 6 major arcana out of 8 cards, this is definitely a fated thing for you. This was probably put in a contract for you, and right now is your time to